right, let me break out first of all, now that we've got the introductions and hellos out of the way. Let me bring this up. Because like I said, I haven't talked about this at all. I haven't looked at it. I haven't seen any solicitations. But I was like, what am I going to talk about this week? What is there to talk about? And then it popped in my head. I was like, oh, duh. They just announced the MEZCO Hulk. So, we're going to start talking about that. This picture looks fine. I have some issues with the MEZCO Hulk, and I'll talk about them as it goes on. The main thing is he is very veiny. He is very, very veiny. Dave Lane, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Appreciate you showing up and popping in and saying hey, all the above. If you're here and you're, what the heck? We got more channel memberships. So Stu, you got him a channel membership, and now he's spreading the Rowdy Rascals love to others, which is awesome. So TTSSYF, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let me know. But let me give you some.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
Some super chat clip love for spreading the Rowdy Rascals love. What the heck is going on, y'all? Now we're at 70 channel members, so I'm gonna have to update the members list again, but it's fine. I'm not complaining. Only a little bit, because it is a little bit of work, but that's okay. Y'all support the channel. I will put in the work. That's the whole point. So welcome to new channel members. Spaded One McDysentery. There you go. You got your channel memberships. Bricks with Breaks, and I expect you to stick around. It's only 99 cents. All of you. I don't expect anything, but regardless. Marcos Majalka, Ted Darklaw, Pete's Toys and Tings. Welcome to the Rowdy Rascals. You said it right. Membership party. I wish I could highlight the chats. And I don't think I've seen you in the live streams before. So, hello. Welcome to the Rowdy Rascals. And thank you, TTSSYF, for spreading the Rowdy Rascals love to others. Because they appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let me flex just like the Hulk. Sorry. But I see muscle. I flex muscle. It's how it go. I'm a simple person with simple brain, much like Chad Powers. All right, so getting into the look of this Hulk. Before we get interrupted again with awesome channel memberships. Hint, hint. I'm just kidding. No, like I said, no one's obligated for shit. But duly appreciated, duly noted, and welcome to all the new rascals. MEZCO Hulk. There's a lot of stuff included. I did see some of the stuff that he comes with, but I just can't get over how veiny and sinewy he is. He's got all of this texture on him. And to me, it makes him look kind of penisy. Can I say that, YouTube? Penisy. It just reminds me of a big veiny dude. And that's what we're that's what we're getting from this MEZCO Hulk, is a lot of texture, a lot of veins. Virgo, welcome. We're talking about this Hulk I haven't looked at yet. Now that head sculpt though, that head sculpt looks really nice. The paintwork on these faces and the sculpt on the faces is top notch. I'm not gonna besmirch MEZCO on their sculpting whatsoever. It's just not, I don't have any problems with this figure. Let me preface that. This is just how I feel about it and why I'm not going to get it. Mostly the price, and also like, for me, with like buying one or two MEZCO figures, it's cool. I have like 3 Spider-Man ones, and if I want Doc Ock, I'm waiting for Big Ben Toy Store to fulfill that order. I believe the scientific term you're looking for is weenish. Yeah, that works. We can say weenish, I guess. So I have like Spider-Man, I have Green Goblin, I have Morbius, which I won from Figure Fight Club, so that's pretty cool. And I want Doc Ock. I want the Spider-Man characters, but if I get Hulk, if I get MEZCO Hulk, that's gonna mean I need MEZCO Captain America, I need MEZCO Thor, I need MEZCO Iron Man. So I just don't want to open that rabbit hole, especially now, because I'm a very OCD type of person when it comes to collecting things. There's a reason that my Marvel Legends collection is so big. That's what she said. It's because I like to complete my collection. I like to have a full roster of characters from the stuff that I enjoy, and you know that goes for Star Wars, Power Rangers, not so much GI Joe because that's just like memes and cool. For it's either cool or it's memey, and those are the two reasons I want a GI Joe. And then look, you know they put the thing in the promotional art, the thing with the ween, the thing next to the ween, the Hulk ween. So if you get the Hulk, you need the thing for him to battle. So you have to get the whole Fantastic Four set. You know, that's just how that works, right? So it's another reason it makes it easy for me to pass on this. For me, for what I want from MEZCO is a couple of characters related. For Spider-Man is fine, but for MEZCO it's like I want that 1/12 representation of a character we haven't gotten in that scale before. Like we got Ghostface, we have the big chap from the first Alien movie. I say we, but these are the ones I have. We have Raiders, Indy, the Mask, Big Head. So like those are all one-offs. Those are all things that I could just be like, I bought it, I'm done now. And the Hulk is opening a whole can of worms that I just don't want to open. There's another head sculpt right here. We got purple pants, obviously, toe hinges, and it doesn't look like his upper torso, like the arms and the butterflies and all that stuff. It does not look, at least so far, like it has. And I'm not saying the articulation on the Maximum Hulk is great because those arms are so old and reused, but the butterfly joints are good. I'm not so sure about the torso. Mine hasn't really had any issues yet, but I'm sure we may get there. He's got double knees, it looks like, and he has single hinge arms. And as you can see here, that's about as far as they can go, which is like this. Not even like that, like this. So like, another reason it's just kind of easy for me to not. I got MEZCO Cap and Spidey pre-ordered Thor and this. Gonna wait for an updated classic Iron Man. Yeah, because the Iron Man is really old. Two things that always make me laugh: farts, and that's what she said. Same. Simple minds, right? Simple Jack. MEZCO also just showed his main villain, the leader. They're going in on classic Marvel, and see, I already have the Legends. I don't need MEZCO versions, which is like 3 times the price. Also, like, better quality. Obviously, better sculpted, better paint applications, cloth goods and all that stuff. But it's just so expensive. Vascular banner, absolutely. And I agree, this picture does look really bad. This picture that's on my screen right now, if this is the one you're referring to, this does not lend me to being like, oh, my mind is blown. Look at the shoulders. Look at all those veins. It's just so vascular. Okay, so he can get his hands together. So that's nice. Those butterfly joints work. So I stand corrected on that. At least he can do this. Don't know how loud that was, sorry. And obviously he's thunderclapping the MEZCO Thor out of existence. Hulk, strongest there is! Thor, puny man next to Hulk. I do like this head sculpt a lot. This is cool. I think is this different than the other one? Yeah, look how many head sculpts we've seen already. We've seen 1, 2, is that different than the first one? Yeah, 3. Okay, that's the same as that one. And that one looks bad. I don't like this head sculpt. 4 head sculpts. I mean, look at those veins in the shoulders. It's not for me. I had to sell all my MEZCO. I still have the knockoff MEZCO. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I may get there at some point. You never know with this things going on now, but those are probably going to be some of the first things to go if I do have to start selling a bunch of stuff, because they go up in value. Well, some of them do. Some of them go down. Like that MEZCO. I got the MEZCO Xenomorph for like $60. Probably a little bit less, and I don't think I would get $60 out of him now. Oh look, this shot, they did this one specifically for Quentin Tarantino. They wanted to put his foot up there so Quentin Tarantino could be like, oh yeah, let's make a movie about that. Green feet. There he is battling the MEZCO Thor. Like I said, they're not only trying to sell you this Hulk, they're trying to sell you other figures too. Some of which are extremely pricey. That MEZCO Fantastic Four set is pretty dang expensive. So yeah, you're not gonna get me here. You're not gonna get me here, MEZCO. I'm currently selling my Moffex for more MEZCO. Gotta get some MEZCO TMT. Those MEZCO turtles do look pretty sick. If I got I would probably trade my entire turtles collection for the set of 4 MEZCO turtles, which is my NECA movie ones, my cartoon NECA ones, my 2012 series ones, my Batman versus TMNT ones, my Lightning collection ones. I would trade all of those for this 4 set of the TMNT MEZCO turtles and have a lot more space afterwards too. The MEZCO shredder looks kind of like shit though. Not gonna lie. More shots of Hulk with some accessories. I'm sure he comes with a lamppost and some rebar. Rebar McIntyre. Sorry. I laughed at that. I'm sorry. I mostly missed the MEZCO Daredevil. He was freaking amazing. Now, is that the MEZCO Daredevil from the TV show? Because they didn't do a 616 comic Daredevil, I don't think. So it probably is the TV show one. I want to get my hands on one of those turtles so bad. I don't know what their texture is like, actually. I have not held one. Now, wouldn't it be funny if they said, all right, we're including this truck here that you see in the shot, so that'll be an extra $400. Huh. Just a regular old shot of, excuse me, I'm drinking this, so if I'm a little burpy, it's only because of carbonation in the tummy. Sorry. And here we get some of these. Okay, so we get one. Is that included? Okay, so we get 6 freaking different head sculpts. That's a lot of head sculpts. That's a lot of head sculpts. I was trying to say that's a lot of damage, but I'm gonna let it go. 6 interchangeable head portraits, 8 interchangeable hands. We got the slappy hands, we got the smashy hands, we got the gropey hands, and we got the give me some food hands, I guess. Or holding things hands. And then these are the, oh, look at that. See, they're specifically trying to get you to buy the MEZCO Thor. Because look at this accessory that they're including. Literally Hulk holding Mjolnir. Or as Paul Rudd likes to call it, Greg. We get a better effect piece for the Slappy Wappy than what Hasbro included, obviously, because it looks like sound waves spreading outward, which is pretty cool that they included the different layers of it. And then we get these, which I don't know what those are. Are those punching effects? I don't know. We get a 12th Avenue lamppost, and we get Rebar McIntyre once again. That's a lot of head for damn sure. It is a lot of head. Also, what she said. I'm all about the extra expressive, extra hands and heads. Yeah, that's the thing about MEZCO, is you're paying for a bunch of accessories and some cloth goods on your figure. I think the red hood that MEZCO did is so overpriced, but I had to get it. Oh, I know you did, Denz. You love red hood. You love... I mean, and Dave, I gotta make up for no clothing, but at the same time, they should have, for this price, we'll get to the price, they should have included, like, a cloth goods torn shirt, like, kind of in tatters that you could have it, like, torn across and, like, the shoulders blown out and all that stuff. Yeah, like Spaded One said, should have come with a shredded shirt piece. 100%, I agree with you. I agree with you. Then we get a Crater Impact with a blast to match it. We get Porcupine Tree. If you understand that reference, congratulations. You like good music. You like good music if you know what Porcupine Tree is. Jump effects. Okay, that's a jump effect right there. That is for him jumping. Shattered Concrete and Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom effects. 6 pieces of concrete slide in and out. MEZCO. They slide in and out, do they? That's not the only thing that slides in and out. But, ha! Sorry, I had to. Let me get this shot. You know what they really could have... Leia, what's up? They should have included an Immortal Hulk head sculpt and maybe, like, some battle damage swappable pieces and bumped it up by another $20. And then maybe I would be like, okay, I have to get this. Because Immortal Hulk, if you have not read the Immortal Hulk run, I haven't finished it yet, keep in mind. But I'm mostly through it, and I got, you know, to the green door and the one below all and all that shit. And the Gamma Devil essentially is what that guy is. But Immortal Hulk is such a cool run of Hulk. It's got body horror, it's got regular horror, it's got gore, it's got gruesome deaths and all that stuff. And we got choo-choo trains in the background. And with this lightning shot, you know, I really could have dug like a half torn off Hulk face for Immortal Hulk. I would have been really pleased with that. What are we using to make our Bruces? You can do whatever you want to make your Bruce Banner, because I won't need to, because I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm not gonna do it. But you could probably use like one of the just regular MEZCO based bodies and maybe the Peter Parker head sculpt. Alright, so that is all the solicitations. Solicitations and salutations. I'm fucking sassy today. I don't know what's happening. Okay, now we get to this part. This glaring part right here. 140 smackaroonies for this MEZCO Hulk. Now, do I think what you're getting for the price is a good deal? Sure, I don't have a problem with it, but I also am not going to pay it. I'm not going to pay it. There's no way in hell. And it's still up for pre-order. This is not a waitlist pre-order. I think is this on like a limited I know, right, Dave? This price is insane. $140. $140. Oh, I can imagine the shipping will bring it up to almost $2. I can imagine it's like $30 itself. Well, let's see. I'm not going to check it out, but let's see here. Check out. We'll see what the shipping says. Yeah, $20 for shipping. $20 shipping. So, all in all, if you want this, you're not leaving for less than $160. So, and also right now you have to pay $35 up front. So, well, Dave, they didn't charge $80, they charged $20, but I'm sure to someone like Denzen's, they may as well charge $80, so they probably will. MEZCO is my main thing, but I totally understand how the price drives people. It's not only the price, it's the fact that I have so many Marvel Legends. Every single figure or character that MEZCO has revealed as a Marvel character that they're expanding upon, of course I have them. I have Captain America. I have Thor. I'm waiting for a new pinless Marvel Legends Thor, because the MEZCO Thor is way too small in my opinion. He should be a lot bigger. Same with the Mafex. Thor is like 6'6", and Iron Man is like maybe 6'4" with his armor on, and he's like 6'0" without the armor, and Captain America is 6'2". So Cap should be right. It should be Cap, Iron Man, and then Thor should be towering above them, and of course Hulk is a lot bigger. And we saw the scale of this Hulk with the Thing, but I really wish they would have shown him with like Spider-Man or something, just so we could see the actual scale of this Hulk next to a normal figure, because I don't think we've seen that yet. I don't know if the prototype that we saw at the con, was it last year or was it earlier this year? I'm not sure. Holy shit, the first Blade figure with the leather jacket was an amazing figure. Yeah, see, they did Blade. MEZCO's done a lot of Marvel stuff. But I gotta stay away from it. It's too expensive. At $90 out the door for a single figure, regardless of what it is already steep. And then you start adding in the size and the effects piece, and $140, $160 with shipping is just way too rich for my blood at this point. Kyrus, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you. Ray, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Good to see more Rowdy Rascals in the chat. We got a lot of green names now anyway, so it'd be wonderful if one day every single person watching had a green name. And then all my members only streams would have every single green name person in them. That would be a beautiful world. That's the dream, right? And those MEZCO Fantastic Four, they do look great, but I think they're like $400. Actually, probably more at this point, because they're not for sale on the website. So those are my this is my honest reaction. This is the first time seeing all these pictures. This is my here's my brain in motion. This is how I feel about this. This is my 1-to-1 reaction to the MEZCO Hulk. So, do I want it? Am I gonna get it? No. But I'm very glad that there's a lot of people excited for it. It's not a bad figure. I don't think it's bad whatsoever. I'm not hating on it. I'm not dissing it. I just don't personally want it for my collection.
Return to
Found a mythical Walmart end cap. Ah, Morty, you're still watching this crap, isn't this? To review figures and toys and stuff. Aren't you a little old for toys? Ah, jeez, Rick. You know, I don't think you should call her a bitch, and I kind of like her videos. So maybe you should shut the up. Thank you, Morty. Thank you.